of Issa Debate podcast. We're a group of 7 friends who discusses various topics, and we could find ourselves not agreeing all the time on those topics. So we decided to make a podcast and record ourselves. The kick is we may not be able to choose the side that we debate. However, this episode is a Christmas special.
Woo! Have a hot.
All right, so we're gonna take a little break from the norm, and we're just gonna have fun Christmas themed style. So first off, we gotta set up right with our in-house curated bartender. Mm-hmm. So Alex, what are we drinking today?
Well, in honor of the holiday season and Black people, we Sir Howard alum, Bison Proud, Mr. Sean Combs, almost said Corey Carter. Sean Combs has released a new Ciroc flavor, Ciroc pomegranate, just in time for the holidays. So today we are making a pomegranate.
I was about to say, who is Sean Combs?
Diddy made a Ciroc. Diddy made a Ciroc.
Thank you.
No, because did you not hear me almost say Sean Corey Carter? Though I was like,
no, I did, but then I was like, well, who the hell is Sean Combs?
Okay, so Diddy made a Ciroc. He made a new flavor. Ciroc.
Please, Lindsey. Do it again. I'm sorry, I messed it up. Go ahead, my bad.
And today we are drinking a Ciroc Cosmopolitan, pomegranate Cosmopolitan. Wow. And today we are drinking a pomegranate Cosmo. So, okay. So what you're going to do is take your shaker, and in your shaker, you're going to add 1.5 ounces of your Ciroc pomegranate. Now, if you don't have the pomegranate, you can use the red berry and make you a Cosmo. But anyway, you're going to add 1.5 ounces of that. And to that, you're going to add 1/2 ounce of triple sec, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. I prefer fresh, but whatever you have is fine. And then you can add about 1/4 to 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. 1/4 is probably enough. Add in some fresh ice, shake, 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 shake. And then you are going to strain this in a nice martini glass and enjoy your pomegranate martini. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have that today, but either way, you're going to take a nice sip. Let it soothe your soul. And always remember to sip with soul with the Crafted Soul. Enjoy, ladies.
Okay, Crafted Soul, sipping and soul.
Award-winning Crafted Soul.
Okay.
Award-winning Crafted Soul. Award-winning.
I do have how to sipping right.
Are we gonna do a hot topic? I know it's Christmas.
Well, I do want to say that Christy had suggested this, and since we have a Crafted Soul cocktail this episode, I need everyone to make sure their cocktails are ready for this episode, so that every time we say Christmas, you take a sip. So
this is a suggestion, not a mandate.
Drink.
It was Paige saying Chris.
It sounds dangerous.
Very.
Well, all right.
All right, y'all. All right. So to kick off, so basically this episode. Go ahead.
I have a safety tip.
Mm-hmm.
If you're driving and you hear Christmas, do not drink.
No, thank you.
Only craft at home. Don't craft in the car, y'all.
There you go.
And if I don't understand how you would be.
We are not liable.
We are not.
Shenanigans.
Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. Always drink responsibly.
Safety first.
Safety first. Chris.
All right. So we're gonna kick it off with holiday season. We sit around, maybe have our drinks ready, a fire on, or the heat just on blast. And we sit around and watch our favorite Christmas movies, right? So we're going to talk about some of our favorites, but to start off, I'm going to read some just blanket synopsis, and then anybody tell me what movie it is, right?
Okay.
So the first one, we have a forgotten family member left to fend for themselves from a couple Christmas thieves. Tiani was first.
Ding. Wait.
Okay, go.
Yes.
What's the rules?
Are we raising our hands?
No, this is a free for. I'm just going with yeah, you can raise your hand, whoever I see first.
Okay. Because I was ready. First sentence.
I was going to yell it, but I was trying to act like I had home
first.
training. Because I was going to yell it.
First. It's Home Alone.
It's Home Alone. You know they're doing anher one on Disney Plus.
Wait,
I saw it.
Kid or like?
No, it's a completely different kid.
Okay.
It better
I thought they were trying to
the
do
fourth
like
one was a different kid.
That would be a little weird if it was him again.
No, I thought they were gonna do a grown-up version. Like
he could be an irresponsible parent, like his
he can live Home Alone as an adult though.
Now he's a parent.
It doesn't look good though, but it's also wasn't not made for me.
So there are movies that discuss whether this was a true Christmas movie or not, but we have an officer trying to save his wife from terrorists who crashed a Christmas party.
Officer trying to save his wife.
Is it Live Free or Die Hard or one of the Die Hard movies?
Die Hard.
That's a Christmas movie?
You know?
There was
That's that movie on Netflix right now that just came out where the girl's like, Die Hard's my favorite Christmas
That's what
movie.
it's Love Hard, I think.
Yeah, with The Rock.
Yeah.
There's there was like that's her favorite Christmas movie of all times, and there was a debate on whether that was a Christmas movie.
Why is it a Christmas movie?
I don't think I've ever seen Die Hard.
It's because it happened around Christmas time, so that's why people are like, it's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Well,
all right then. We'll allow it.
A heavenly being sent to help one preacher in need that gets distracted by the
Pastor's wife.
There, okay, Paige just.
Pastor's wife.
One of my favorite movies.
Preacher, not the pastor.
Can we have a moment of silence for Whitney?
R.I.P. Nippy.
None of y'all were silent.
I don't even understand that. Y'all like the kids at the school, moment of silence. That's the time to be quiet. Dang.
Y'all should have said that before we started crafting.
The soundtrack is even better.
Yes.
The soundtrack was robbed. It did not win one Grammy, and I cannot believe it because that is one of the best soundtracks to come off a movie.
It is. All right. A goblin trying to steal Christmas joy.
The Grinch.
There you go.
A goblin?
No, I'm just saying that because he was green.
The Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
All right, the last one. Man raised in North Pole ventures away to reconnect with his birth father.
Oh my God, Will Ferrell.
About
to say Will Ferrell.
I do like Will Ferrell.
I'm thinking about the Santa Claus, and I'm like, he was.
I did too, but I was like, no, he's been too in North Pole.
Right.
Definitely Elf.
I don't like Will Ferrell. He's not funny to me.
It's touch and go.
In that movie, he was phenomenal.
I did like him in Talladega Nights, though.
Yeah, me too.
I want to go fast.
Because if you're not first, you're gonna be last.
You go.
All right. What are some of y'all's favorite all-time Christmas movies, Alex?
Oh,
sorry, damn it.
We were just talking about this. So I'm a lover of corny movies. So I do thoroughly enjoy the holiday calendar on Netflix. Very, very corny movie, but for whatever reason.
Which one was that?
The one with Quincy. It's terrible acting.
Yeah.
I don't know the little girl's name. But that one what's the first Black movie? The one with Lauren London and Chris Brown.
This Christmas.
I like This Christmas.
I watched This Christmas.
Not all the bootleg redos, but I like This Christmas. That was a good one.
Yeah, I agree. I watch This Christmas every year.
Yeah.
But
my turn. So what is the name of the Netflix movie with the two little kids from last year or year before last?
Jingle Jangle.
Oh,
Jingle
Jangle was much really better than I thought it was going to be. It was a good movie. It was really a good movie. I enjoyed it.
And I saw the STEM kids. I'm gonna try our engineers. You didn't see it last year, Alanna?
I tried like 3 times last
Really?
year. You know, Rhodes was a very distracting around Christmas. So I was breastfeeding and going to sleep all day, every day.
Try this year. He
I'm
might
gonna
sit
try.
still for it. He might sit still. Maybe not.
Yes.
Alanna.
So I know there were a lot of like good Christmas movies, but my old faithfuls are the old clay movies. So Rudolph, Frosty, all of those are my Christmas movies. I wait for ABC to play.
Isn't that what Heat Miser is from?
Yes.
Those?
The Year Without a Santa Claus, baby.
Heat Miser.
I love all of those, and I need to like buy
Those are classics.
But that's how you
Those
can tell society has moved. I feel like it's slightly moving away from family values because guess where I could always go and get a copy of that VHS? McDonald's would sell them for $3.95 in the drive-thru.
Really?
Yes, that's how I learned about them. Like, you know, McDonald's used to do their classic cups, the Disney cups.
Yeah.
And so like
I don't know selling movies though.
The holiday you could get the VHS with your Happy Meal, and it was like $3.95 if you bought a Happy Meals. And so
I didn't know that. I knew about the cups. I remember the cups, but
they don't do stuff like that anymore at McDonald's.
They don't. No, they don't. Do they even give toys out in the Happy Meal?
Yes.
But remember, we used to collect our toys. I don't know about y'all, but I used to try to make sure I got the whole series.
Well, I was gonna say it was always themed around a big movie that was coming out or something like that, so you could get all the characters.
Because I definitely had a Lion King cup.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that cup.
Right, I always failed.
Yeah.
Or you always get the same thing.
Yes, I was about to
you
say.
went to the same McDonald's.
2 out of the 5. And I keep getting those 2.
Y'all got a new toy yet? We already got this one.
Right. Where's the
You gotta go to a different McDonald's. You gotta go to a different McDonald's.
Okay. Lindsey, you got a favorite movie?
I was gonna say this Christmas, but I really do love all of the holiday love romantic movies because it's always like the lady who's distraught, she can't find a man, and then like magically on December 1st, somebody pops up, whisk her off.
The new guy in town.
Like, so.
And then they're married by New Year's.
Right.
Right. Yes.
And that's not reality, right?
No.
But it could be for somebody.
It could be.
It could be.
But I do
But that's why
love
I like
those
holiday
corny movies.
romantic. Yeah, I love those.
That
even
is
though
the premise
you know
of
the
every
ending.
Hallmark in life.
And it's probably because I'm sitting looking out my window on Saturday night.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Paige said I can't. She laughed.
So that's gonna be in the
Paige, you got a favorite?
My favorite is the Charlie Brown in the Christmas tree.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
How could I forget?
My Christmas tree looked like last year.
That's so weird.
Every year.
That's all I know.
So my favorite, I'm gonna say my favorite from last year. There was Klaus on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
That one was really good.
Was it? I didn't
Was
know.
that the Postman one?
Yes.
That one made me
Okay.
cry. That one was
Yeah, so I watched that like a couple times last year.
Is it
That one
still
made-
on there?
It's still
Yes,
on there.
I just
Okay.
looked. Yes, I just looked. It is so good because he was
It is.
lying down to them
Yeah.
children to get them to learn, and it was A1 for me.
Yeah, I
It
definitely
was really
cried
good.
big kid tears on that one.
But besides that, like Lindsey, I'm like you. I sit there and watch like the cheesy Hallmark movies.
It'd be the same movie with a
It
different
is, but
It's the same storyline.
And sometimes
So
it's not
what?
even different people.
It's
They just
no
change
one.
roles.
Just burns me up. My cousin watches them every year, and I said, Josette, if we sit here and watch this movie where they save this little town one more time, I am going to die. I'm going to physically die. We have watched them save 12 pounds on Lifetime. How many little white pounds are there? I cannot do
A
it
lot.
anymore. I cannot believe y'all.
lot.
They're
Somebody
good.
owns
It's
a
the
Christmas
same thing.
shop, or
Either like that, somebody
gotta decorate the
had
town,
to come
or-
back to their hometown and they're all like distraught, and then somebody helps them relive the you know,
And the
realize
deal
their
has to be
Christmas
done
spirit.
on
Or
Christmas
you know, the girl
Eve.
next door, the boy next door that
Yeah.
you didn't look at, and then
Or
you come
the
back and
Grinch,
he's like,
too.
Come back.
Yeah,
Like
to
somebody
raise
to bah
money.
humbug about Christmas, and
Yes.
then somebody enters their life to, you know, help them
The
see
simple
the joy.
life.
So I have 2 movies, honorable mention. Best Man Holiday.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And I don't, Soul Food was not a Christmas movie, but it's definitely a holiday movie. And
I
I
thought it was
love it
Thanksgiving.
because that's what it's a holiday movie.
Holiday.
Right? We said, what y'all tell me? Thanksgiving is a day. Christmas is the season. So
Amen.
Soul Food would be in there. And so it's just like family. People have dysfunction in their family. It's okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Yeah.
day, you love
Right.
it. So I like them kind of movies too.
Y'all want to
We
see
going-
me in Crocodile Tears?
You
Best
just
Man
gotta know
Holiday.
what you're getting into, because
I think
Yeah.
I saw that one in theater, and when I tell y'all, I looked like I had lost my little puppy dog when I came. I was just red in the face.
no, Best Man Holiday.
Oh, Best Man
I was
Holiday.
red in the face when I
Sick of
walked
crying
out.
on Best Man Holiday. I cry every time I watch
Every
it.
time, like you have never seen.
I've seen it
Like,
twice
I've never
because I
seen
just couldn't
it.
handle it in my spirit, and I'm in like full red eye puppy.
Yes.
It's like you know what's gonna happen, but it don't matter.
And yet, here we are.
Here we are.
It hurt my soul. But
It
you know
did.
what it is? I can't stand to see a grown man cry. That hurts my feelings every time. I can't stand to see a grown man cry. And when Terrence Howard broke down, that's all she wrote. That was it. I was done for. Whew. About to cry thinking about it.
If we're considering dysfunctional movies, because I know somebody mentioned one, Bad Santa was hilarious. Like I know
I've never seen
y'all
that.
go.
I don't
up
think
for
you
the
would
little
like it.
romance ones.
No, my movie is the one with
Jingle All the Way?
Alan.
No, okay.
Oh,
Santa
Santa
Claus?
Claus. Santa Claus.
No. With him and his daughter hooks up with this like Hispanic dude, and she's coming home for Christmas, and they were going to go on vacation. Y'all don't know the movie I'm talking about. So Alan and his wife were going to go on vacation.
And they said they weren't gonna do Christmas.
Yes, and so the whole
I forgot what
neighborhood
it's
was
called.
in an uproar. And then all of a sudden, the daughter calls and is like, "Hey, I'm coming home for Christmas," and now they're scrambling trying to get.
I
stuff
forgot
for
what that's called. I know
What's
what
the
you're
name
talking
of
about.
the movie?
I have no clue.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Guys,
I know.
thank you, Alex.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called though.
I know
My
Jingle All the
listeners-
Way.
My listeners know what I'm talking.
Do they?
Do they?
I'm gonna look up the name because y'all get on my nerves.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Yes.
Oh, I do know.
I've never
Wow.
heard of
The
Now it's
that.
the
cruise,
O.
and then their kids was like, "We gonna come
Now it's the
home."
O. I know.
I know.
I do know that movie. Jingle All the Way was good too, where they ended up fighting over that toy.
Yes, that was
That
the
was
one.
good.
That was a nice throwback.
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I said Tim Allen, but you said the wrong way.
I have a question for the group. So when is the appropriate time to start watching Christmas movies?
Oh, now.
Whenever they start coming on.
I think, do they start like Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
They start
No.
before Thanksgiving.
They
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 don't-
start like right after
Last week.
Halloween.
yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, so now.
No.
ABC
November
does it
1st.
25 days of
Better
Christmas,
question.
December 1st.
I have a better
Yeah.
question.
Go ahead.
But
When do you start wearing matching pajamas? for Christmas?
When you got a man.
Oh my gosh.
Who I'm a match with?
I mean,
We did
Well,
Not
a couple
wrong.
years ago,
But is there a timeline?
me and my sister had matching pajamas. Then she got a man. And so last year I had to take pictures of her man and her dog in matching pajamas. I'm sure this year I'll be taking pictures of her man, and my baby. I mean her son in matching
Not
pajamas.
and my baby.
my baby.
My baby. Maybe me and Wanda will get matching pajamas. She can
There
be
you
my
go.
baby for Christmas.
My mom wants to do matching pajamas this year. I don't know what Lifetime movie she been on or what Old Navy commercial she done watch, but now the whole family gotta wear it.
Alana,
now
you're in that
is the
time period. It's time.
to buy Christmas pajamas. Everybody's having Black Friday sales.
Mhm.
Look, Children's Place is having an awesome sale on Christmas pajamas. They have adult pajamas because I sent the link to my entire
I'm about to say, you the only one with children in here.
I know, but I sent the link to my entire family so that Rhodes can match everybody else.
So where I link at?
I'll send it to you.
Send the link only because like my mom is having problems finding adult matching pajamas. So
yeah, I'll send it to you.
Y'all want to know what's trifling? I could try to get matching pajamas with my mother, and my sister will have matching pajamas with her family, but she gonna be mad if me and my mom have matching pajamas and they don't match her.
Now, the good thing about Children's Place is that they have different sets of pajamas, but some of them still coordinate. So like say it was multiple families getting together and I don't like your design, but I can still have that black and
same thing
checker type situation.
Okay.
Did Children's Place sponsor this episode?
Apparently.
We did it with my aunt. Like
The Rock did too. It's okay.
And everybody
will take a check.
get together. Children Play, Old Navy, Macy's, like
Alanna, did you come back and laugh all the way like
She did.
Yeah,
She did. She did. She took a sip as Christy was talking and then came back and laughed all over again. All over again. Alanna might be crafted.
Go check out Children's Place. Use
the
code.
soul is hitter. She's
Issa Debate Christmas episode.
Right.
You'll get 1% off.
All right, y'all.
If you sign up for text alerts, you'll get 25% off. Put in your code Alanna.
So Alana's working on that sponsorship for us. Children's Place, we're gonna at you if you're listening.
Right. Okay. Cut me a check.
Look,
where them dollars at?
because we all about to buy pajamas. So where the check at? Where the check?
Oh, I'm hot.
All right. So we'll take a little break and then move on to the next one. All right, y'all. Today we're featuring our Howard sweatshirts from Love My HBCU on Etsy. Thanks, Love My HBCU.
Thank you, girl. It's real cute, girl.
It was quality material.
And comfy.
Very quality material.
Quality.
This is like a rug. What is this?
Terry cloth.
It's like a Letterman. It's something, the patches you put on the Letterman.
Yeah, it's a really high quality patch.
You're muted.
Alanna, you're muted.
So like I said, it's a real high quality patch material, like a Letterman. It's real cute.
And the inside is real warm too.
Yeah, it's real warm.
This is happening because I'm the only one who's been drinking when y'all said Christmas.
And
Y'all
we're gonna cut that whole
rules.
part right there. We're gonna
y'all
cut
not playing by the rules.
Girl, won't nobody play by the rules. A lot of
slow
it sipping
down.
You made that rule up.
All right.
Pick the
myself.
easiest word.
Don't know who my two friends are.
Christmas episode.
Why does everybody keep saying quality?
I've been drinking water. Like, I don't know why I'm laughing hard. I've been drinking water. I don't know why y'all laughing hard.
Okay, but the reality is we act like this sober. So it's just is what it is.
Thank you. This is
Drunk,
not
sober.
just...
This is how we are. It is
All right,
it is
so-
it is very quality though. I do want to
Alex started us off with the drink recipe that's obviously getting us right this episode.
The soul is kicking in, y'all. The soul is kicking in.
Next, I'm gonna give y'all, we're gonna go to the main course, right? Or side dishes for that matter.
Okay.
So I don't know if Black Eyed Peas is like a Christmas, super Christmas,
I think that's New Year's.
side dish, right? So my one side of my family, we actually do the whole exchange of Christmas gifts and stuff on New Year's. So that's why the side dish that I pick is kind of more of a New Year's thing, but Black Eyed Peas represent wealth, so we can all, use a little bit of that all times of the year.
Especially if you need to go on a date.
There you go. So, first off, for Black Eyed Peas, like we do. We always cook with a little meat for some flavor. You know what I'm saying? So for today, I use smoked turkey.
Okay.
But one of the better ones that I've used, Applewood smoked bacon. And then if you go to Whole Foods, they got it in the counter, so you can get exactly how many slices you need. You don't gotta buy a whole pack if you don't want it. There you go. Okay. So for this time, y'all know I do not like measuring. I just be like, okay, let's add a little bit of this. You know,
the ancestors
talk to you. Yeah.
But I tried for y'all. Okay. So first, I let the peas soak overnight in some warm water. You know, get them all soft. Then rinse them off. Put some fresh water. But before I put some fresh water on there, put about half a cup of onion, half a cup of green bell pepper, and then put my seasonings like a quarter teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, teaspoon of cumin, and also of coriander. And then I put 1 to 2 bay leaves in there. If I'm using smoked turkey, I hold off on the salt till the end because smoked turkey gets salty. Yeah. So I will wait until it's cooked for a good, I do it for like an hour. Wait for it till it's cooked for a good while and then taste it and see if you need to add any more salt.
Is this on the stove or this a crock pot?
I put the soaked black-eyed peas, the onion, pepper, and seasoning. Saute that a little. Yeah.
Is this on the stove or like in a crock pot?
I do mine on the stove.
Okay.
I'm sure you could do crock pot.
I'm lazy, so I do crock pot.
But you can regulate it better, I feel like, on the stove. Because you're going to be like pausing, adding more stuff, stirring it up, tasting it. You know what I mean? Like you want that simmer.
Simmer. Okay.
So who's over this recipe? The peanut gallery or the chef?
I had a question.
Wow, that's strike 2. That's strike 2.
So you put your soaked black-eyed peas, chopped onion, chopped bell pepper, your seasonings. I let the pan get hot first, saute that a little bit, and then pour some water over it. And then let it come to a boil and then bring it down to a simmer. And like I said, I let it go for like an hour, or at least till the turkey is real soft and the beans are soft. And then I keep tasting, and you can add a little, like I did add a little bit of ground ginger later, about 1/8 teaspoon. But and then if you want some heat, you can add a little cayenne. But if you find with just the sweet, the salt savory, that's it.
Okay, a little cayenne. All right.
Okay, so being that we're talking about ingredients, what is one spice you should have in your pantry for the holiday season?
I'll start. I like a little clove.
There you go.
In my drink.
Clove. Oh, that's like a
stuffed in my ham.
Yeah,
I just said stuck, but yeah, I meant put it on the ham.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
write that down. I've only used clove in like dessert stuff, like with cinnamon and nutmeg. If I'm thinking of the right thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So some people put it in their some dishes because it adds. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie and say what kind of flavor it adds, but it adds a flavor.
It's the clove flavor.
Clovey.
Clovey. Oh, okay. Okay.
Not the clovey.
All right.
So Alex mentioned it. Definitely some cinnamon too.
Cinnamon. Yeah.
I feel like you should definitely have vanilla.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
Vanilla.
A little vanilla extract. Vanilla
I was
extract.
like, what's vanilla?
Stop.
I'm not the chef, so I don't know. I put garlic powder in everything, so you know, the black people staple should have that.
That's for Halloween.
But cinnamon,
girl, that's year round.
Cinnamon and nutmeg, possibly around this time of year, seem popular.
If you feel real frisky, a little allspice.
Lindsey, mute yourself.
All all those warm flavors, because I'm more so thinking about baking. That's like always my go-to around the holidays. So I'm always thinking about baking and
Betty Claus.
So, you know, as a rich bitch does, you need that cinnamon, the nutmeg,
Oh Lord.
the allspice.
When Alex goes to edit this, she's gonna be so pissed. It's gonna be 9 more messages of why the fuck would y'all do this?
No, because I'm leaving all of this shit in here. I'm leaving
You
it
leave
all.
it all in.
Leaving it all.
Okay, that's fine. I'm down.
All
Lindsey
happening.
gonna have an asthma attack though. Mute yourself, girl.
It was
Alright, since we
Alex did garlic powder pieces.
Y'all see what I gotta put up with, listeners? Do you see what I have to put up with, listeners? Halloween.
for a little bonus, I know Christmas time is the glaze season, the glazed turkey, glazed ham, all that stuff. So if you eat fish, the best thing I've seen is not my original recipe, but some real good salmon. Is salmon. You do your little salt and pepper, then you mix, I think 1-to-1, like some Dijon mustard and brown sugar, and it makes a little glaze. So once you sear the top, flip it over, put that glaze on top, and it's
That's my go-to when I'm trying to be fancy. With
My
salmon.
brother recently showed me how to make a sauce, but we use honey and soy sauce, and it actually came out delicious.
I've done that too.
Delicious.
I've done that one too. Lindsey is having a
She's
whole attack.
done. Tap
I just need y'all to
listeners,
her.
you have to get on
like
the
y'all
YouTube.
did me.
I need y'all to go to YouTube right now because you have to see Lindsey's face.
What's up,
He's
Lindsey?
having a whole panic
Y'all
attack.
talk crap about me, and yet Lindsey
I'm over
over
here
there
like,
been
And it's the
two
fact that I just
episodes.
happened to look down with her muted.
You
and just
can't not
her
see her. She's in the corner, literally red in the face.
I'm like, has Alice glazed her hand before?
Lindsey, go back on mute. Go back on mute. Mute yourself again.
All right.
Lord,
So
if you
last
make it through.
episode, or the episode before that, we started playing Christmas songs a little early, but we're gonna get back to that now. So I'm gonna play the first few seconds of a song, and then I think everybody should know these. Okay, we're gonna go for that. So we're just gonna shout out. All right. All right. So first one.
Shout out to Howard University, by the way.
All right.
Just
so-
because.
No, because he's a Howard alum.
Oh, is he?
Yes, that's
Alanna talking about just because.
Hey, got the vocals on it.
Just
So the name of the song is This Christmas.
This Christmas by Donnie
Christmas.
Hathaway.
Alex was hitting us with the vocals. Got it.
Donnie Hathaway went to Howard.
He
I
did.
didn't know.
Yes, he
I didn't
did.
either.
I went to a Howard Houston alumni meeting one time for Christmas, and they made us sing the song because Donnie Hathaway is a Howard alum.
Look, I can't keep up with all y'all Howard people, okay?
Because
Y'all
we're
not
so
gonna
many
judge
and
me
we're so
if I don't
excellent.
know.
Too much excellence.
Too much excellence. This Christmas.
Oh, I know it now.
This Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
I don't know his name.
Isn't it Carlos Santana?
No.
Wow.
That was racist.
No, I thought it was him.
Feliz Navidad. Espero
I'm telling him.
año de felicidad.
Okay, yes, words.
His name is probably Jose.
It is
What?
No, that was
No.
racist.
That was racist.
What's his name, Christy?
the one that I pulled up was Jose Feliciano.
I
Okay.
want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
It was a lucky guess.
Salsa.
Because as soon as she said that, I looked it up and I was like, damn, it is Jose.
No.
Christy.
Yo,
We need 10 more seconds.
no, because then they're gonna start singing and then you just gonna know.
Was that "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina"?
Really?
What?
No. All right, one more time.
Deck the halls?
Hark the Herald Angels.
I don't think so.
So obviously it was only my mom that played this man's album every Christmas.
Who that?
Nat King Cole.
Oh no, girl.
Nah, that wasn't a
Oh, come on, you faithful.
Yes. Oh, come on, you faithful.
When you said
I know that song, but not that version.
My mom played, like, we still had the record player. So on vinyl, every Christmas morning, that album would be going.
No.
I feel like I know the Baptist church version
Rotation.
of that.
Yes.
Right. Baptist church version.
Yeah, no,
All right.
no.
we was more of a Temptations Whispers household.
Yeah, exactly. As was mine.
Not Nat King Cole.
Yeah, no.
All right, Chrissy, you're gonna have to start that over because these hoes won't stop talking.
All right.
Spicy?
You have yourself
There you
a
go.
merry little Christmas.
Well, amen.
I told y'all we're a Whispers household.
Okay, listeners.
Frank would be proud.
Yes, Franklin.
All right.
She was
y'all
listening.
do this one. But this one you really only get like 5 seconds. Ready?
Hey!
There you go.
Santa Claus, go straight to the ghetto.
To the ghetto.
Which song?
Because they been staying up late at night listening to them commercials where the songs just run into each other and you buy this CD and get all the classics.
Let me tell y'all, this is Frank's Christmas
Playlist. This Frank playlist.
When you hear that song, you know Old Navy's having a sale.
Oh.
Love a good old Navy sale.
Don't
Dear
sleep
God.
on Old Navy. Don't sleep on Old Navy.
Oh, I love Old Navy. What you gonna get her for? I said, what you gonna get that girl?
Sorry, that was Taylor for Lindsey.
That was
Shout out to the city of Atlanta.
That's Atlanta.
Shout out to the city of Atlanta. Cause what?
What you gonna
Lindsey, sing it for us.
I want a whole lot of that. I want a little bit.
Never heard that song a day in my life.
It's okay.
I'm
All right,
gonna
just
listen to the
because.
radio this year just so
I'm
I
gonna put the track in the audio. I'll put the audio on there.
You can cut this.
And it sounds like a Florida type thing.
It sounds like it should be in Space Jam.
Everybody get up. It
Everybody
does.
get
It
out.
does.
So
It is
what
that
you want
vibe.
for Christmas?
What's the Space Jam?
Welcome to the Space Jam.
By Quad City DJs. You gotta listen to them.
What's the one where it's like, I want 12 months free rent? What's
That's
that?
this one.
Oh, okay.
She like 5 months free rent.
Amen.
All right, and then last one.
I know this.
Yeah, that's it right there, baby. That's the queen.
That's the money maker.
Singing, y'all.
I don't. This does not sound like the right song. This is not it. That's not
Why
it.
are we all on
That's not it.
different notes?
All on different
notes,
parts of the
different
song,
keys.
all on different notes.
Because when she did it live, you never
Here
know
we go,
what version
Lindsey.
you're gonna get.
Okay.
What more can you do? Baby, I I want for Christmas is you to pay for
All
her
right.
day and go listen to our last episode about
We will not be
her.
putting that clip in because we cannot afford to pay Mariah Carey.
No.
We can't afford to pay. We do not own the rights to any of this music.
But we sang it. We didn't have her play.
No, yeah. I was gonna dub some of the other songs, but I'm not dubbing that one.
Girl, they
I
not
can't pay
coming for
Mariah
you.
Carey.
They not
She
coming.
might find this.
No, we'll just tell her we went to school where her ex-husband went.
She
Oh,
don't
baby
care
daddy.
shit about that. That's not gonna work.
I doubt. All right, before we keep going with songs, we had our drink to start us off right and get us through the night. We got, a little nourishment in between. And, any holiday dinner is not complete without dessert. So,
Well,
Alanna, what sweet?
Well, guys,
Uh-oh.
I had plenty of desserts in my arsenal to choose from.
Boo.
However, I'm hyping this up, but I did think that Christmas, a lot of people think Christmas cookies, right? So I figured I would drop a cookie recipe for you all that is giving warm, giving wholesome, giving goodness. So I made these ginger molasses cookies a couple years ago. We had a Christmas party and Van probably ate half the batch. And so we had to throw any remaining cookies after the Christmas party away because we couldn't keep eating these cookies. That's how good they were. Okay. So that's why I'm sharing this recipe, because I want y'all to feel the goodness too. Okay. So they are very basic cookies, but when you taste them, they're nice and soft and chewy. Y'all know y'all want some chewy, soft cookies, right?
I do.
We don't want no hard crunch ginger snap. Okay. We don't want that. So these cookies, where's the recipe?
Okay.
All right. So in these cookies, obviously you need flour, baking soda, salt. I always prefer kosher salt when I am baking. I don't know why, but I do. So get with it. Cinnamon. We talked about our seasonings for the holidays. So cinnamon, cloves, ground ginger. Obviously you need sugar. You need butter. Most of the time when you're baking, you use unsalted butter, but in these, you are using salted butter. Eggs. Please get large eggs. Don't get jumbo and don't get medium. When they say large, get large. Obviously molasses, because it's in the name. And that's it. So it's not a lot of ingredients. Most of the spices you already should have in your kitchen, but you should have to probably go out and get molasses because most people don't just have molasses in their pantry. But everything else you should already have on hand. These cookies are easy to bake. You mix all of the ingredients together. Make sure you chill your dough before putting it in the oven. That is always how you get nice, soft, chewy cookies. Just putting that out there for some of us.
Say my name then. Say my name.
Say my
At me if you gangster.
I don't know your holiday name. So Alex, that one was for you. Just a friendly reminder. But with these cookies, what makes them so special is when you take your scoop out of the dough, you're going to roll it in sugar like you would snickerdoodles. And you're just going to place the balls on your cookie tray and bake them. Bake them, I think only like 10 minutes, but always check first. So like set your timer for 8 minutes and then take a peek and check on them. Go ahead, Alex. You always have a question.
How long do you chill them for?
Oh, you can chill them as long as
you always have a question.
I like
the
to
shade
clarify.
tree.
So like 30 minutes. 'Cause when I make cookies, I be wanting them right then. That's why I don't chill anything. I be wanting them right then. So like 30 minutes.
We'll get these.
Sounds like you need to buy a Pillsbury.
I do.
Yes. Yeah,
I do.
Pillsbury's keeps it chill. No, 30 minutes is enough time. At a minimum, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
Chill. Yes. If you don't want, it's a lot of dough based on the recipe that I'm going to drop. So you can always cook half and freeze the rest. That always works too. Or you can cook them all and then freeze the cookies. That's always an option too. But I would prefer you freeze the dough and just bake the dough afterwards and not freeze the cookies. But anyway, they're really good. They're really soft. They're really delicious. And they got a nice little, sugar crust on top. So
a little caramelization.
Get into it.
When can we place our orders?
And do you deliver?
Shipping
Well,
worldwide?
I do not ship because my brother tried to ship my mom some perfume and they tried to charge him $80. So we will not be shipping this holiday season. But if you are in the Atlanta area, you can most certainly place your orders today.
Great.
Because I heard that she's accepting orders.
I won't be freezing any cookie dough over here.
The DMs are open for orders.
The DMs are open for orders.
Don't play now.
I know.
But what's y'all's favorite desserts then? Alanna shared a cookie recipe.
What's your favorite Christmas dessert? Go ahead.
Oh, it's not Christmas.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have to be Christmas.
Holiday.
My dad does an amazing bread pudding. I really just love it. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on bread pudding, but the bread pudding is highly recommended, highly requested. It's amazing. Like, I love the bread pudding.
That's my ish.
I'm a sweet potato pie gal. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah,
Tuesday, yeah.
4th of July, Wednesday. Any time of the year. I'm a sweet potato pie gal.
I don't know if y'all know, shout out to Chef Risha on Instagram. Mm-hmm. She made this, I know we turn up our noses to pumpkin, but she made this bourbon pumpkin sweet potato pie. And
where's the pumpkin? You said something about pumpkin.
I said bourbon pumpkin sweet potato pie.
Oh, pumpkin and sweet potato.
Yes, it's pumpkin and sweet potato pie, but you use a little bourbon in the mixture as well. And I made it last year. I made it last year for Thanksgiving, and it was so bomb. I should have made two. So I think I'm going to make that again this year.
Let me hit Risha up for the recipe.
Yeah, go to her page. It's really good.
There is.
It would go great with a pumpkin bourbon cocktail.
Ooh,
Coming soon.
Oh my God. There's a southern, I've never heard of this pie anywhere else, but there's something down here called buttermilk pie, and it will give you diabetes, but dear God, it is delicious. Buttermilk pie. Google it.
What is the one that your brother makes when we come?
Oh, that's ooey gooey cake.
That's what I was thinking you were talking about.
So buttermilk pie and ooey gooey cake are literally the same thing. It's just, as opposed to it being in squares, it's in a pie form. Oh. And the pie crust just really set it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
But Kristina almost died at my house from eating my brother's ooey gooey cake. They took one bite and was like, this is red. And we laughed and laughed.
Everything. So I like all desserts. But almost all desserts. But my previous coworker makes this banana pudding. I know everybody doesn't like banana pudding, but she makes this amazing banana pudding. It's really rich, but it's so good.
I cannot get down with the banana.
I love banana pudding.
I love eggnog.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you spike it or you just drink it out the carton?
If it doesn't have liquor in it, it's not eggnog.
I mean, I don't drink eggnog, so I don't know.
That's not the definition, but I
feel like it's eggnog
in my house.
Is it a little rum?
Rum or bourbon?
Oh, okay.
Bourbon.
I might have to try it this year.
Bourbon.
I love eggnog.
Okay.
I like eggnog. Okay, my favorite dessert, and I'm gonna say two things. I love a good red velvet cake, but it cannot have too much cocoa. Once it has too much cocoa, it's like chocolatey. And cocoa is in the recipe of a red velvet cake. But if you put too much,
But there's a fine line.
you take it over the edge.
It's just a
And
chocolate cake.
I
Yeah.
love the icing of a German chocolate cake.
I hate coconut.
I could just
Coconut.
I hate
eat the
coconut.
icing.
It's just makes me gag.
So somebody taught me this a couple years ago, but the cake mix for red velvet, a stick of butter, a stick of cream cheese, and you melt those down, mix it with the cake. Delicious red velvet cookies.
Wait,
Life-
what?
So take a box cake of red velvet.
Oh, a box cake. Okay.
Yes.
And make cookies.
And make it into cookies. I mean, they're all the same base.
I don't know.
Flour, sugar, and butter. Do with the rest as you must.
My aunt makes cakes. So for my dad's side on Thanksgiving, everybody always, you know how you always ask who made what.
Mm-hmm.
So my aunt always needs to be an answer for who made cakes. And then my other aunt makes the cheesecakes. And so they'll do like different flavor. Like she makes peach cobbler cheesecake and like sweet potato pie cheesecake. Like all the different flavors is so good. And then my aunt with her cake, she'll do I said I like banana pudding. She'll do like banana pudding pound cake. Or banana pudding cake as well, and it's so good. Ugh, y'all making me hungry.
Yeah.
I know, right?
All right. So y'all have proved that we know Christmas songs just based off of the like first 5-second jingle, right? So now it's, do we know these lyrics or do we just know one line and that's it?
Wow, Christy.
Probably one line, maybe two.
I know the one line. I know the one line.
So this one, I'm, not too confident on because y'all already just told me y'all didn't really listen to Nat King Cole like that. Or at least that version. That version. But for Oh Holy Night, right? So first, Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining. Does anybody know the rest?
Something about Christ being born.
Is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
There you go, Paige.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody had to sing that in the children's choir.
I about to say that like a children's choir.
Yeah.
She was in the children's choir only 20 years ago. We were in the children's choir 25 years ago. So
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
All right. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Everywhere you go.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you
There
would
you
have
go.
said the verse after
There's
that,
people on the street, something.
So it's take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again. The candy canes and silver lanes that glow. See?
I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
we wouldn't have had that.
Nah.
All right, another children's choir. We had Silent Night, Holy Night, All is Calm, All is Bright.
Round
Young bird.
Let's get something.
I think they did.
Let's get something.
No, that's it.
Is it?
So tender.
And we would rock our arms.
I can't say no.
There you go.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
All right.
Wow.
Too much? Too much? My bad.
Christy's trying to gather her thoughts.
All right.
My bad.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Wait, no. Sorry, we're going. So Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide by sleigh tonight?
Then all the reindeers loved him.
Loved him.
As they shouted out,
Yippee!
Rudolph
the red-nosed reindeer.
Reindeer.
You'll go down in his story.
Okay, remix Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Reindeer.
Shiny nose like a light bulb.
Light bulb.
Oh, yeah.
But saw him.
Saw him
Didn't even say he glowed.
like a light bulb.
All of the other reindeers.
Reindeer.
Him like Pinocchio.
Like Pinocchio.
Oh, y'all rude as shit.
Then one
foggy Christmas Eve.
Ho, 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 ho.
No, give me a root beer. We used to say, give me a root beer.
How was
Never
that
heard that one.
connected? How was that connected?
I said
How?
what we used to say.
Well, we. Now you
I
gotta
mean,
make
we
sure
said
you gotta make sure you're culturally responsive. Go ahead and listen to that last episode.
Yeah, go and check that out. That culturally responsive episode.
Now we say that. Gotta call that man Jose.
That's his name.
Lucky
That
guess.
is his name.
Lucky guess.
If y'all want to be haters by
Yeah,
yourself.
but before that,
That
it was
was
Carlos Santana.
Right.
That's where you should be judging.
Was.
But it's always Alanna. It's always.
Did nobody even say your name? No
You
one
said
your
Jose,
name.
and we all know I said Jose.
She's like, I had to come to defend myself. So
Alanna know I love her.
The herald angels sing, glory
Glory to the
Oh.
newborn king.
Peace on earth and
Mercy
Something
mild.
There you go.
God and
God and
sinners
sinners
reconciled.
reconciled.
Yes, Paige.
Wow, have you ever listened to that? God and sinners reconciled? Like, do they have differences? Because I don't think
Yes.
I got beef with y'all.
They got beef.
They don't.
They got beef.
No, what it meant was Jews and Gentiles, but they didn't really say that.
But it didn't flow. The lyrics
It didn't.
Okay,
Jews
Catholic
and
school.
sinners reconciled.
It wasn't culturally responsive either.
Okay, Catholic
No.
school. Yeah, I didn't know that. Jews and Gentiles reconcile.
Oh, I actually made that up, but it feels right.
It flowed.
Right.
I felt it. I
We
felt
cannot.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that.
We gotta be responsible.
It's too late. We have crossed that line.
We can't say that.
I don't know. It just felt wrong.
We can't say
Feels
Jew.
wrong. Feels
No,
wrong.
that
Can't
you
say
made that
Gentile.
up.
That you made it up.
That you put
Wow.
beef between the Jews.
Aren't-
I mean,
Making
they
up
do
beef.
have
Have
beef.
beef.
That's a fact. But
Yeah.
I mean, but not in the song.
oh, it makes sense to me.
Sure.
Works for me.
Okay, all right, cut it. If you want to cut
I'm
it.
not, but I'm just saying. I ain't doing all of that. Chris,
No.
back to you. Back
Last
to you.
one. Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
But
And
the
the fire is so delightful. And
But
this
since
is
no
no
place
place
to
to
No
go.
place to go.
Let it snow, let it snow.
After that.
Let it snow.
No.
Christy, I'm glad you didn't use that. Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh,
because you
you're
know
not.
that's a low.
Okay, I have a question.
Controversial.
2021. Is that song problematic?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What song is
actually-
I
sit and
really
listen to
can't
it.
stay.
Baby,
Baby,
If you really listen to it, you'd be like,
He'd be like, is there something in this drink? Maybe it's
Right.
He's out there. But wait a minute. Did you spike my drink?
yeah, it's definitely problematic.
It's definitely a questionable song.
All right. That was it. That was the quiz. All right. What are some of y'all's like okay, wake up Christmas morning, either yourself or what was the first song you heard that your parents played on the speakers?
Jesus is the reason for the season by the amazing Kirk Franklin.
Yes.
The whole Christmas album they had,
Yeah.
all of it.
You sound very, excited.
I love it. I still have it right now today.
Yeah, so for me, it's definitely gonna be the Temptations Christmas.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Like that would always be on rotation in my dad's car, like on the cassette. Like
Yes.
pop it in. That's what we riding to go visit your grandma when we on the road. Like I can truly remember my parents playing the soul Christmas singers during the holiday. Like people like, y'all know Destiny Child Christmas album? I'd be like, no.
Now I do know Destiny Child Christmas album,
but I know a few things. But like as far as Christmas holiday for me is Throwback Thursday. Like anything that's old school.
Yeah, that's real.
I would like to add to that. Let it snow.
Boys to Men, yep.
Let it snow. Let it snow. Yeah. Jackson.
Let me put y'all on mute. I'm about to.
I heard viewing us to go listen to a song. Right? Well, damn.
Jackson 5. I told y'all the Whispers and the Temptations, but as I got older, that's when I sprinkled in Destiny's Child Christmas because I was a fan. Obviously Mariah, she was on the rotation as well. BB and CeCe Winans has a Jingle Bells version that is it's a must play. It's a must play. But there's a lot of obviously Preacher's Wife, that's a good album.
The whole all of it.
I do like Chris Brown's version of This Christmas. Is it This Christmas he sings?
Mm-hmm.
I do
not accept his version of This Christmas.
It's okay.
I like it. I don't hate it.
The Joy to the World you just mentioned Preacher's Wife.
Yes.
The Joy to the World. That
everybody say joy.
That is peak missionary Baptist church.
I love the Lord. How did they not win? How did she not win any awards?
That was the whole album though.
The whole album.
What was the other one? Because there was a song from the play they did with the little child.
Because the baby peed on the girl, she got up and ran off.
Yeah.
And then Whitney had to sing it. I love that song too. That's just a great movie and soundtrack.
It was a good movie.
They rocked.
Did you know he would be a king or something like that?
Who could?
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something really trying to sing.
Oh no, you've all been trying to sing this entire
Sorry,
time.
I
can't wait to hear this episode.
I don't try.
Oh, the effort was there. The success is missing.
She said the effort was there, the success is missing. Wow. And back to you, Christy.
Paige, did you say?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Christmas morning. What's the first song that pops up? What's the first song that played?
See, we were not really album people. We were just kind of like 97.1 Wash FM. Mm-hmm. So whatever came on.
Let it take its course.
Yeah.
My mama's Alexa play Christmas music. We're at that level. That's where we're at now.
What's the famous ad-lib you remember from This Christmas?
The movie?
No, the song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shake a hand, shake a hand.
Yes.
Shake a hand,
shake a hand. Yeah.
Hey, what? Yeah.
Well, she said ad-lib, and that's the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
Shake a hand, shake a hand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of it. All right, y'all.
You just needed context clues. It's okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Any other Christmas memories anyone wants to share?
Wait, I do have a question. Go ahead, Lindsey. Go ahead.
So our Christmas memory, remember our first Christmas? These scammers would have got us. We holding up our Bank of America card. Like we did.
What an epic picture. What an epic picture.
You have got
that is
to
my
post
favorite picture of all of us.
on the group. I mean on the
Ghetto.
We
all-
as if we had just spent $100 on a $2 bill.
And where was we? Cheesecake Factory?
Yes.
Again.
Because these fools thought they was gang because everybody had a Bank of America.
No, we were at the place where you play games. That was the place you
We were
played
at Dave and Buster's.
Yes, it was.
Dave and
Gang
Buster.
gang with a Bank of America card.
But we had a
Almost, we was gang.
and we
with
said,
Bank of
we
America
literally
cards.
said, everybody hold up your debit card.
Numbers.
I was not a part of
We
it.
were paying
All
the
of that.
bill and realized 99% of the table.
I was not present for this.
Yo, like, how foolish was that? And we're even on the metro talking about.
We holding up the card.
How we did not get robbed, hacked, or anything like that. That's God. That is evidence of God. Because anybody
Look
will
at
go back and
No, I
find
have
that
to
picture
tell
and be
you
like, oh
guys
my God.
something. If you look back at the picture, I'm holding the thing with my finger like this over the number because I was like, they gonna get me.
Oh, so you let the rest of us fall.
Right.
You let
You gonna let y'all get got.
Everybody.
You gonna let y'all get got.
You're like,
How
we
sisterly
get
was that?
But they ain't
How
gonna-
sisterly.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a real friend.
But it's okay,
Wow.
guys. They didn't have the code on the back.
Okay.
Was that gonna save us?
They didn't have the expiration date.
They didn't have the expiration date, so it's all good.
Alanna, what was you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask if you guys have any Christmas traditions, and if so, name one. Like that you and your family like do every single year.
So when we were all together, when we were all together, it was in the morning, like my mom would make French toast for breakfast. Yeah, our breakfast was always like French toast, sausage, eggs, like that was Christmas morning.
Yeah.
We didn't really, I think when we were younger, we had one. But in the past, like 3 years, me, my mom, and my sister started a new tradition where we would do something for Thanksgiving and we would have a mimosa. We would have a Christmas brunch. So we would have mimosas and breakfasts in the morning. So that's our new tradition. And I usually get us like cute little Christmas cups or tumblers and we have mimosas.
That's cute. Anyone else?
My grandparents on my mother's side, they lived in Louisiana and we were all in Maryland. So every New Year's Eve, they would fly up and we would all have to do our little recital. So
do that little dance.
Love it. I'm gonna make our kids
Show me more that dance, baby.
Do that little dance y'all be doing.
it was either that, sing, play the piano, or the violin for me. And I want to say, even when we were in our 20s, our grandparents were gone, and our parents were still like, talent.
Hello.
We're waiting.
Not
I
talent.
could see that.
Choppy.
I could absolutely see your mother being like, "We're waiting."
Right. Right. Exactly.
Don't act brand new. We're waiting.
Can I take us down for a second? What is your worst Christmas memory?
Ooh.
Falling down the stairs. Oh, Jesus.
What?
I had on onesie pajamas and my foot slipped. The grippers weren't gripping. And
I
I
can see that.
went all the way down the stairs. Yeah.
Took a tumble.
Scarlett took a tumble.
What an epic video.
I can't really think of one. I don't think I have
I don't have a worse memory, but this is gonna sound crazy and probably creepy. But my dad is from Alabama, and so we always used to go there. You know, we would rotate holidays, or we would be in Georgia, Alabama. But if I was ever in Alabama and I was, we would stay with my grandma, I would have the same reoccurring dream, like the exact same dream.
Really?
And it was a scary dream. It wasn't anything to be like excited about, but it did not matter where I was. If I was in Alabama for the Christmas holiday, I would have that same dream.
Do you remember it?
I do. It was like, it wasn't, that's what I say, it wasn't a nice one. It was like, it was a holiday. Somebody came, attacked the house, or like, and like, I was in the bed. You know, like those dreams that are like kind of action filled, but you realize you'll wake up and you'll be like, oh, I'm just in my bed. But it'll be like familiar faces. It'll be surrounding areas that you're used to, and it seems so real.
Yeah.
But like as a child, when I say I had the same dream consecutively, if I was there for the holiday, that's one thing I remember, and I never knew what that was. I don't know if it was trauma or if it was like what I was supposed to get from the dream, but it would be the same one.
You should Google the themes, because I always do that with like major dreams that I remember. It tells you a lot about how you're feeling or like, you know, whatever's going on.
That's crazy.
I definitely feel like that's not something to ignore. Somebody, you know, the universe trying to tell you something.
Yeah, you need to look into that for real. But I asked that question because I low-key wanted to share my story about how I realized that Santa Claus was obviously fake. Like one year I really did the math and I was like, this shit don't add up. But don't
wait. At this point, parents, if your kids are listening with you, cut it off. We want them to.
At this point? Not before.
Here's a point. As Alanna takes another sip. So bless my mama heart, she didn't have nothing to make cookies in the house. So do you know what we left for Santa Claus? If I gave you 12,000 guesses, you wouldn't guess. But it was hamburger helper. So we left our hamburger helper for Santa Claus. Exactly. Exactly.
That's the blackest thing I've ever heard.
Right. And this was so happened to be the year that like everybody got bikes. So I wake up in the morning, the bikes are all by the Christmas tree, and there my cousin is sleep on the sofa with hamburger helper all down his shirt, and he has like the wrench from making the bikes in his hand. And I was like, fuck everybody. I can't believe you sons of bitches lied to me like this over the years. And that is my worst.
Hungry putting the bikes
together.
Make
up a story like, oh, I was just helping Santa. Nothing.
No, it wasn't none of like
being Santa.
Like, I don't even know.
Had a hot meal
and
put the bikes together.
Yo, after putting all the bikes together, he was pissed.
What? I was enraged. Like
not enraged.
Can a 7-year-old get? Like I was there.
Enraged.
Yo, he needed a snack putting all them bikes together. I feel for him.
One, but it wasn't.
I feel for him.
My parents used to my dad always used to write the note that got left
from Santa. Yeah.
And one year, I don't know what happened, but my mom wrote it, and her handwriting is much more distinctive. And so I was like, Mom, did you write that?
Uh-oh. What are you talking about? This is like your handwriting.
Definitely wasn't it's finding parents with food particles on them.
Yo,
right. It wasn't as traumatic.
I mean, he didn't well, I guess at that point you're like, no, you finna know who did it.
I'm telling you, he was tired. He didn't care no more.
He was exhausted because I was like my family is a big family. Like I'm punching on him, but he did not even wake up. My mama turned around and she's like, well, what is wrong? I was like, he ate the hamburger helper. He put the bites together. None of this is real. I hate all of y'all. You know, like I'm going off little kid style. And she was like, how you want to feel? But if you mess this up for your brother, I'll kill you. And that was the end of it.
Dang.
Well, that sounds about right.
Harsh realities.
Right, exactly.
Ages.
Hamburger helper all down his shirt. I'm talking about I distraught. You hear me? I was distraught.
Poor little TT.
I don't have a horrible Christmas necessarily, but do you guys remember those My Twin dolls that would like look exactly like you? So you get it with the brown hair, and if you had a mole over here, you get the mole or whatever. So I got one
with the matching outfit.
With the matching outfit. So I got one of those, and they're like posable dolls, so you can make them sit in chairs or whatever. My cousin had the nerve to make her legs go like this. Like, so her feet were under her armpits, and she
Traumatized.
has never been the same.
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty upsetting.
Oh man.
Well, we had Christmas traditions, and then me and my brother. Okay, so Christmas traditions, we would do breakfast like Christy was talking about, but instead of French toast, because I hate French toast, we did waffles. And that was the only time of the year we had waffles, because my mom didn't want to clean the waffle iron.
That's fair. That's fair.
And because we're going home for Christmas this year, I bought her a new waffle iron.
You petty.
The plates that come out. So
okay.
that we'll have waffles again this year. But anyway,
That's not a gift.
It is a gift. Especially because I had Macy's cash, so I only paid $20 for it. And I shipped it to Delaware. And so there was no sales tax. So I literally paid $19.99.
I'm going to clip this section out and send it to your mama.
Please.
She gave me side-eye emoji, so she already knows. Anyway,
Same.
So that we played like Christmas music pretty much all day, and then me and my brother would be toys. But the thing that I was going to get at is me and my brother, we used to always compete for stuff, right? And so I don't know who started it, whether it was him or I, but like I was always scared to sleep in the bedroom by myself. So I always slept in his room, and he used to have bunk beds, but it was like a wooden bunk bed. And so they cut it in half. And so he had two twin beds. So I always slept in a room with him. Anyway, we would wake up in the morning and be like, yeah, did you see Santa last night? I stayed up late and saw Santa. And my brother would be like, no, I didn't see him. You were asleep, but I saw Rudolph's nose. I saw the light from Rudolph's nose through the window, like making up stuff, because we would always like compete to see who would stay up the latest on Christmas Eve so that we can see Santa Christmas night and stuff like that. So we'd be like, I heard
that's almost adorable.
On the roof or something like that. But anyway, we made up the same story with each other, and it would only be us. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we would walk around telling everybody, but yeah, we would make it up with each other like almost every year of different things that we heard or saw with Santa, even though by that time we knew Santa wasn't real. So yeah.
That's funny.
Anywho, great holiday episode, guys.
This was fun. I needed the laughs.
Yes. So thanks y'all for joining us. Our beloved 7th member will be back with us next time.
Yes.
Our team.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you celebrate.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
This is a Christmas episode. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays from the ladies of Issa Debate podcast. We hope whatever you celebrate, you have a safe and merry holiday.
Yeah, take the day off. Enjoy it.
And
share your recipe. Share your favorite recipe. Share what you love about the holidays with us.
Your favorite traditions. Let us know.
Yeah, catch us on the Instagrams and the Spotifys and the Apple Podcasts and the YouTube.
All at Issa Debate podcast.
And
next time.